Hello and welcome to MissionCheat.com. I'm Horny Devil, and today I got a very interesting surprise from the game. So they are doing 72 hours, 3 days worth of 2 times credits. But if you guys didn't also get the memo, if you get the premium version of the game, which is $2.99, it's actually like 32 coins, I think it is. Let's actually check here before we get too far. Premium account, it is 34 coins for 1 month. 30 coins is $2.99 in the store. Is it two? How many coins is it? Let's see here. Yeah, 30 coins for $2.99. I would highly recommend doing this because if you buy 30 coins, there is a task and event. So if you buy the 30 coins, you can task an event and you can actually receive coins for buying coins. So I would highly recommend doing that. So by getting the premium account, you actually crank it up to 2.5 times credits for the next 72 hours. Plus, and this is just my speculation, but I believe on the 4th of July, they also do 2 times credits as well. So I would highly recommend doing this. It's definitely worth your money. I believe you could actually earn your coins back, and if you don't earn them back, you can probably get at least half your coins back. So if we actually take a look over here, the 8th anniversary, each one of these days you can collect coins. I've already collected mine, but you get, I believe, 1 coin per day. And then if you have the premium account, you can get 5 coins for the 7th day. There's typically, 30 days in a month. So it's a 30-day premium account. So that's 28 days. That's 20 coins back. So, I mean, it's definitely worth the money. If you just want to spend the $2.99, you'll eventually get your coins back somewhat. I typically never spend money in games. I've never been a paid-win player ever. But in this case, it's a little bit different of a story because I do play this game quite a bit. And, yeah. Anyways, that's just the premium aspect, and that's kind of the big news. Unfortunately, I didn't realize this event was going to go on, and I was playing like a large portion of the day and night. So when I got on, my hospitals were empty, and now that there's 72 hours of premium time, I'm going to be playing this game for the next 72 hours, even while I sleep. Just kidding. I wish I had like a script or something like that, but that's against the terms of service. Anywho, with that being said, that's the newest event. I would highly recommend taking advantage of it if you have $2.99, $3. That's all it is. I'd highly recommend doing it. Not a paying sponsor. Anywho, I did get a comment in my last video just to crank up my my mic volume, so I did do that to the max. Hopefully it's not too loud because I actually don't really know if it is right now or not. So, yeah, I think the only problem I had was like you can hear my mouse clicking, which might be annoying to some people. Anywho, let's get started. So we have 3.575 million credits. Before I left for work, which was about 45 minutes ago, I was driving half the time. I ended up making 800,000 credits in 45 minutes. So yeah, 2.5 times credits. That's pretty close to 3 times. Anywho, so yeah, let's get started. How am I going to spend 3.5 million credits? That's a good question. I do have actually some things that I need to get done. I did actually start making a spreadsheet of Seattle. Well, mainly King County, which is the county that Seattle's in, and I got Puget Sound Regional Fire Authority, and for some reason this kind of got knocked down, so we'll kind of fix that there. We have the Port of Seattle, which is the airport, international airport. Then we have Bellevue, East Side Fire Department. So I've been adding in a lot of information, but I'm not done. I still have multiple other cities. I can show you right here. So we have Algona, Auburn, and all these other cities down here that we still have to do for King County. If we even decide to do them, which we probably will. But, yeah. Okay. So with that being said, there's been a lot of things that I've been putting off doing in this game. And I'll probably give them you in the order that is what I don't touch. I don't touch police in this game because they're super annoying. They don't pay shit as far as credits go. If you look at a police transport compared to like EMS transport, it's a police prisoner transport is 250 credits and an EMS transport is 547 or something like that. that just explains how bad police is. But this the calls in general also don't pay stuff. Like if you get a gas leak, it pays you 700 credits. If you get a parole violation or whatever, it'll give you like 250 credits. It's not even worth doing police, honestly. So I really don't update police. I don't really build police stations. I focus fire departments. Eventually they'll have to build police, which is the worst part about it. Like I said, I hate police. It's really hard to find information on police because, they don't want to tell you, how much, they don't want to tell you where the SWAT trucks are. They don't want to tell you where the bomb squads are. It's really hard to find information. Okay. Just getting that out of the way. Okay. So since we're going to be grinding credits and for the next 72 hours, we need more hospital space. That is a 100% necessary thing that we have to do. So we're going to have to actually expand our hospitals here, and I don't know which ones are... Okay, this one needs to get actually expanded to level 20, which is going to cost us 190,000, which really ain't a lot of money. But yeah, so we're going to expand all of these that we can possibly expand to max level. And then we have San Francisco General Hospital here, and we actually never got General Internal or General Surgeon, so we're going to get both of those here. I've actually neglected a lot of my hospitals. This is the second thing. Besides police, I haven't really touched any of my hospitals. Like, they are very, very far behind, which is kind of shitty. It actually does cost me a lot of money, actually, in the long run. So it's more of an investment. We're going to get both of these real quick here. It's more of an investment to get all this stuff done. It's 10,000 credits for the general internal and general surgery, so 20,000 with those two additions. And then traumatology is another one that I don't have a lot of, just because it's 70,000 credits, and in the short term, it doesn't really pay for it. Long term, it somewhat does. Yeah, that's my 2 cents there. So we're gonna send some people to jail real quick here, to the Bayview Police Department, and let's just see which ones we still have to expand. So it looks like all these are expanded to 30 population, except for this Dominican hospital, which is in San Mateo. So not San Mateo. Santa Cruz. I do apologize. Harborview is in Seattle, so we can also expand that one. But yeah, let's go to Dominican here, and let's expand this real quick. It'll probably cost us 10 bays times 19, 190,000, I think, again. Let's see here. Yeah, another $190,000, but not bad. We can transport as much as we don't want to do this. Every single one of our hospitals in San Francisco and San Mateo and Santa Cruz will be filled up, I can guarantee you, by the end of the day tonight. Well, yeah, end of the day. Probably midnight, I can get all these hospitals filled up in my area and my surrounding Alliance members area. So yeah, it's going to be pretty chaotic, not going to lie. But yeah, let's get started. So we did that hospital stuff. That was a necessary thing we had to get done. And then we're actually going to go build more hospitals in Seattle before we forget. But a majority of our money being spent will be done in Seattle. Just to clear things up here. Okay. Sorry. I just had to get some maintenance done in this game. Before we get too far, we're going to do... I don't know if this is the right link. I think this is the right link, but it might not be. There is a EMS station that we do need to build. Yes, this is exactly what it is. Okay. This is an EMS station in Tukwila, Washington, which is just south of Seattle, pretty much in the same metro area. But this place is stacked. If you guys look at all these ambulances, it is stacked to the teeth with ambulances. Look how many there are here. I'm pretty sure this AMR station covers the whole Seattle metro area, plus the south of King County. So I'm 99.9% sure all these ambulances do eventually go out and answer calls. But I also think that this is also a maintenance facility. Hence these 4 bay doors and these 4 bay doors right here. I'm pretty sure this is a maintenance facility as well. But this is still an active ambulance station as far as my understanding. Well, it is. But yeah, we will be building this place right now. But as far as the unit numbers go, I will do that off camera as far as adding unit numbers and changing them actually in here. This is just going to be a quick episode of things that we're going to do because I just got off work and I have to go back to work tonight very soon. So let's build this building real quick here. So without further ado, we're going to go in here and grab the address. And this is right on the corner street here. So let's delete this link. There's a lot of commotion. With me having so many vehicles going all over the place, it creates a lot of lag on my computer. A lot. So yeah, let's head over to Seattle, Washington. And let's paste in this address, get zoomed in here. And hit enter. Let's see if it'll find. Okay, of course it's not found. We'll have to do this the manual way, I guess. Actually, let's do Gateway Drive, Seattle, Washington. Let's see here. Let's see if it'll find it here. Nope. Okay. Let's see where this is. So what river is this? This is the Duwamish River. And we can see that it's actually right here next to a interstate interchange. So this one actually should be pretty easy to find. I think it's actually going to be right down here. Duwamish. I think this is the building. Right here. This is the very oblong building. 13075. You can actually see the address here. And it's right on the corner of Gateway Drive. So yeah, 13075, you can actually see it right here as well. So this is going to be a ambulance station, and it's going to be large because there's going to be a ton of ambulances here. So we're going to drop that pin here, and this is going to be AMR, and then it's going to be... There should be a sign here. I don't know what city this is called, but we'll call it AMR Tukwila. If I find any other information, I will do that. Tukwila, Tukwila. Assign dispatch center to Seattle Community Safety and Communication and build for 200,000 credits, which really ain't too bad of a deal. Okay, we're at 2.889 million. All right, next up, we're going to go to our fire department and actually try to mop some things up here. So station number 10 we're going to go to and start from there. If we can find station 10. I don't really know the layouts of this area too well as far as which station is where. Not exactly sure on that. Okay, station 10. Station 10 is getting the ambulance extension, so what we're going to do is go to here, mark these as yellow. We're going to buy a ladder truck. We're going to buy an air truck as well. So we're going to go to vehicles, and we're going to expand this twice. We're going to buy a ladder truck, or platform, and then we're going to buy a air unit. We're going to rename this air unit to SEA and then Air 10. Air 10, and then we will do the platform truck, which is going to be ladder 10 if I'm not mistaken. SEA L10. Oh, sorry, L1, my bad. L1. Alright, we're going to mark this one as green, and mark this one as green as well. Okay, so that one's mopped up. The other thing we have is station number 17. We can get probably Medic 17, Battalion Chief 66. Actually, never mind, we can't do Medic 17. We have to get the extension. So we're going to head to station number 17. There we go. We're going to go to expansions. We're going to go to ambulance extension, and we're going to buy that for 100,000 credits. We're also going to buy the battalion chief unit. And we're going to copy this real quick here. Copy, then we're going to go to edit. Control V, and then we're going to add another 6 for Battalion 66. With that being said, we're going to go to this one and mark this one as green as well. And that should be it for now. Yeah, we got hiring going. Yeah, we'll kind of call that good for now as far as updating those. Anything else we're missing here? Maybe not. Yeah, let's go to this EMS station. It's way down here. It is kind of out of the way, but Seattle does stretch all the way down here as well. So yeah, we will actually have fire stations down here, and this station will actually start responding once available. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to hire more personnel here. We're going to expand this once, and then we're just going to buy a second ALS ambulance here for when that time comes. Because as we can see, there is a ton of ambulances, and yeah, we got a lot of work to do there. Okay. Before we spend all of our money and dump it on frivolous stuff, we're going to go to San Mateo, and I think we have some stuff to do here. Not really, but no, we actually don't. We don't have anything to do. Actually, we need to do something in San Francisco. I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over the place, but there's just been some things on my to-do list that I've been needing to do, but I also forgot what my to-do list actually was. So, okay, so I have these two pictures here. These are the the Coastal Rescue and the Surf something units. So we have our Coastal Rescue Unit 1 and Surf Rescue Unit 34. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over to station number 34 in San Francisco, and we're actually going to do something that I really haven't touched much in this game. So I've been getting a lot of like surfing calls. I have a parasailing accident, and I'm not sure why this generated, but it actually generates off my Coast Guard stations, but parasailing has nothing to do with Coast Guard. So here's what we're going to do just to kind of circumvent that. As you guys can see, we do have our Surf Rescue units. We have a Surf Rescue 34 and Surf Rescue 18. You can see the little surfboards in the back. We are going to make these lifeguard vehicles in our San Francisco area. So we're going to go to station number 34, if we can find it, which is, we're going to have to search this manually here. Let's just type in 34, actually. Let's type this here. So SFO station number 34. We're going to go to expansions. Currently we have a Coastal Rescue 1, which is needing to get changed. Then we have Surf Rescue 34. But what we don't have is the Lifeguard extension, which is 100,000 credits. So once we get the Lifeguard extension, we can actually turn those Lifeguard units into actual Lifeguard units. I'm not sure why I didn't do this previously, but I think the Lifeguard extension is actually pretty new to the game. So we're going to get that at station number 34. So we're going to mark these units as yellow. And in 5 days, when that's done, I'm going to switch all these to Lifeguard vehicles. So 34 has the Lifeguard units, and then there was actually some at another facility here. I don't remember which one here. So we have Surf Rescue 18 and Coastal Rescue 2. So at station number 18, let's go to station 18. Oh, no, wrong station. And then we're going to get the Lifeguard extension here as well for 100,000 credits. All right, looked at CFS station number 18. We have utility 18 that needs to get 6, 12, 16. Okay, we need to mark this as available for the utility unit. And then we're going to go over to San Mateo. CFS utility 18. Looks like that one's already green. Okay. So that one's done. Let's head back over to San Francisco here. We're going to mark these ones as yellow. And like I said, in 5 days, we're going to switch those over. That's pretty much everything with San Francisco. We do have our Bureau of Fire Prevention that we also need to build that we won't really ever use. Yeah. Let's Let's see what's left in Santa Cruz here. We do need to hire more personnel at station number 1. So let's just take a look here real quick. I probably should do this stuff off camera, but I don't spend any money when I'm... Okay, I rarely ever spend money. Like, if I do something off camera, it's like less than $10,000. Yeah, I try not to spend too much money off camera, just so I can show you guys kind of what I'm doing and help you guys along. If you guys have any questions, anyways. So CTL, no, that's Central, my bad. Central Fire Station number 1 does need more people though. We will hire more peoples here and build more shelter. And SCZ Station number 1, we need, oh boy, I don't even know how many people we need here. I should have done the math. So we have 6 plus 1 equals 10, 16, 8, 34, 40, 46. So we'll hire 2 more people here, and that should be good. And then we'll never have to hire personnel there again. And then I believe the Watsonville Station number 1. Watsonville Station 1. Let's go to WTS, which is somewhere in here. WTS, where are you at, WTS? WTS. Where is my Watsonville Station? Oh, there we go. Okay. We need 27 people at the Watson Fire Station number 1. Looks like we have 25. We're going to hire 2 more personnel here, and then we'll be good to go. We're going to make engine 4413 available, and then truck 4427 available as well. And then we're going to come over here and delete this little note that we did. Okay. That's pretty much all I'm going to do for Santa Cruz. For now, oh look at that, I had a number 46 here. I didn't even need to count up all that numbers. So let's see here. So, yeah, okay, I already did the math. I'm dumb. So this is pretty much done. I just need to find graphics pack for these fire prevention units, which is Prevention 3180 and 3181. So I will have to do that eventually as well. But yeah, that's our little AMR station that we built in Seattle. And I feel like I'm missing something, which I've got a lot of stuff I need to do. I am pulled so thin on money, it's kind of ridiculous. But we have our Air Station San Diego that we could build, but we probably won't build just yet. Alright, we need to find Air Station San Francisco, which is right here. So, at Air Station San Francisco, we have helicopters for our Coast Guard. We only have 3, and we can only actually build a maximum of 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, which is ready. So we can build, or we're going to buy 2 coastal helicopters here, and then we're going to rename them to UCG, and it's probably going to be SRR or something. It's going to be SRR 6604, which is short range recovery, and then the helicopter number. So we're going to Control C this and then enter, and then we're going to go to this other one here named Coastal Helicopter, Control V, and then 6533. 533. And then we're going to go to edit, we're going to go to graphics pack, and then we're going to go find this helicopter. I don't remember which page. Okay, page 4. Gotta remember that. We're going to go to this other one here, edit, select vehicle from graphics pack, page 4, and click. And that is Air Station San Francisco, my fellows. We do have the 4 short range recovery helicopters, and then one of our medium range recovery helicopters as well. Alright, let's send these EMS to the hospital. As you can see, our hospitals are getting depleted. I actually have ones that are showing that are completely empty that you guys just can't see. So let's send some EMS to this Watsonville just so while I'm sleeping, because like I said, I just got off a 12-hour shift and I'm going to bed. I'm going to send all these ones. I'll be sleeping for about 8 hours, maybe 9 hours. So we'll try to fit as many patients as we can without going too overboard. So we'll try to send them to the most full hospitals first, if I'm feeling up to it. But I'm actually going to send this one to this one because it's available. We have the correct department. We're going to send this one here and send this one here. This one does have the correct department as well, so we're going to actually send there because it does make us a little bit more money, especially in 2.5 times credits. It does make more sense just to do that. Okay, let's keep sending them. Okay. Here's what I'm doing. Actually, I'm just going to use my fingers here. I do have a touchscreen computer, like I said, so I can answer those questions, or not the questions. I can answer the calls very, very quickly. Also, with me buying premium time, you can also go to mission speed, which is here, and then have calls generate every 20 seconds. Usually I'm going on fast, which is every 30 seconds, but every 20 seconds is quite nice because that means I can make money even quicker, which is kind of nice. If an object stuck in person, I'm just going to answer just a few questions, or I don't know if I keep saying questions. If you answer a few calls here, just so I can keep these calls cycling and me making more money. Silent alarm triggered in bank. Officer down. Multiple vehicles on fire. I'll answer about maybe 10 more calls here, then we'll call it good. Truck in house wall. Burst water main. Kayak is blown off covers. Alright, and I said once we are done answering some of these calls, we'll sabotage at the anniversary jukebox. I'm just going to send 5 plays there. I don't know how many we need. Then we'll just end here on this unknown tanker spill because unknown tanker spills will make us a ton of money. But speaking of a ton of money, if we look at our credits here, you can actually see how much money we're making. We made $34,650 off a sailors trapped under capsized vessel. For instance, for this call, for the sailors trapped in capsized naval vessel, I need 2 large boats and a coastal helicopter to answer that call. And I'll give you just a comparison. This U.S. Coast Guard station has 4 large Coast Guard boats, and this air station San Francisco, which is right down here, has 5 helicopters. I mean, that's some serious cash. I mean, 34,000 credits for this call straight up just paid for 1/10 of a helicopter, which is pretty insane. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave that at that. All right, let's head back to Seattle. I'm sorry, like I said, usually I leave my computer at work when I'm working like 5 days in a row. But in this instance, I'm like, I need to bring my computer home because I got credits to spend. With me spending more credits, earns me more credits, you know. So, gotta spend money to make money in this game. All right, here's what we're gonna do. Just to, I don't know, I got a large book I gotta do. Man. Okay, let's look up hospitals in Seattle, Washington. All right, we have University Hospital. We have the Children's Hospital. Let's just build the Children's Hospital, why don't we? And then let's go to paste and then enter. Seattle Children's Hospital. Okay. We'll just build this one hospital here. And then we'll call it good. CTLE Children's. Oh, my hospital. Fuck that up. Okay. Well, I'll just delete this. Children's Hospital. There we go. And build for 200,000 credits. Okay, that should be good for now. We will get the expansion just for general internal and general surgeon. And then we'll build some fire stations here. Okay, let's head over to Seattle. We're going to build, I don't know which station we're going to build, but probably one with a lot of battalion chiefs in it. Let's build station number 13. That one has an engine and 2 battalions, which we're going to need. And then we're probably going to build station number 22 just so we can get COM 1, which is a mobile command unit, which can also be used as a battalion chief in some essences. Yes, okay. Let's get it done here. Seattle Fire Station. What station number was it? 13. 13. Let's delete that page. Copy the address. Where is this station here? Right on the corner? Oh, yes, we can see the engine right here. Okay. Control V and enter. Looks like this will be one of our first stations actually ending up on the south side of Seattle. Fire station small. I'm going to drop that pin right here. It's going to be SEA Fire Station 13. Dispatch center and rescue engine. Build. Okay, so this one had an engine and 2 battalion chiefs. So we're going to expand this twice. Oh, oopsies. Expand this one more time. And then we're going to go to vehicle market, other vehicles, and where's the battalion chief? There we go. 2 battalion chiefs. And then we're going to rename these engines and apparatus. SEA Engine 13. And then we're going to rename the battalion chiefs as well. So I believe it was 6 and 66. Nope, it was 5 and 55. Not bad. SEA B5. We're going to go to Control C, which is Control Copy, and hit Enter. And then we'll come over here to Battalion Chief, and we will rename this to 55 and hit Enter. All right, so these 2 are done. This one is done as well. We'll probably have to hire 2 more personnel here just to get those up and running. And it looks like we got a message from transfer from Piedmont. Okay, transfer to Piedmont, I should say. All right, we have 969,000 credits left to spend. We can build 1 more fire station, and then we can build one last thing that I'll show you guys. Okay, so station number 13 is done. And what do we want to do next? If we were going to do station number 22, which has the mobile command unit. I will say Seattle does have some very, very nice stations. Not going to lie. They got money. Fire station number 22. Alrighty. We can kind of see that there's a, I guess this would be an exit ramp, I guess. That goes up here. Washington State Patrol Office. Wow, okay. Okay, so we will build the fire station. Fire station small, and drop it on the pin. It's going to be SEA Fire Station 22. Dispatch center. Starting vehicle rescue engine. Okay. Perfect. All right, so we're going to expand this once. We're going to go to vehicle market, and then we're going to go to other vehicles, and then we're going to go to MCV. Rename this to SEA COM 1. And then we'll rename the engine to engine 22 as well. To engine 22. Mark this as green, and then COM 1 is going to be yellow because we're going to have to get some training on that. All right, so let's get training on that real quick here before we get too carried away. We need to go to our training center over here, Watsonville Regional Training Center, and then we're going to get Where is it? Mobile command. We're going to head all the way down here to SEA, Station 22. Train up 6 personnel. Educate. Perfect. In 5 days, that will finish. Head back over here to Seattle. And where was station number 22? Actually, we can just enter that. Station number 22. We're going to assign personnel, which is the people in training. And then we're going to make COM1 unavailable. Sweet. Okay. So that was all of our money. That was 3-point-something million credits. I don't remember the exact number, but it was, I think it was 3.7. I could be wrong. But that's what it got us. 2 fire stations and not a whole lot more. We have 200,000 credits left to spend. And I think what we're going to do with spending that is actually buy some fireboats. So at station 3 and 5, our fireboat stations, we could expand these. We'll expand this. We'll expand this one more time. And then we'll go to vehicle market, and then we'll get another large fireboat. This fireboat at station number 3 is going to be called Chief Seattle. The boat is straight up called Chief Seattle. It's a massive fireboat. It's like the biggest fireboat. These other ones are just like puny. This one is Chief Seattle. I just don't know what fireboat number it is. It could be like 1 through 5. So I believe it's like Fireboat 5, Chief Seattle. Seattle is like Chief Seattle is the nickname for it, I guess. But yeah, we don't actually generate any fireboat calls because it is out of service. But we will eventually get fireboats active and working in the area. All right, we have 155,000 credits. Not really sure what we're going to spend that money on, but I think we'll kind of, it's not a lot of money, not going to lie. Not sure where we're going to dump the money, because it ain't going to get us very far. Did we get the extension for station number 7? I think we did. The ambulance extension. Let's go to extensions. We did. We got the ambulance extension. So we're going to head over here and mark this as green. Or sorry, not green, yellow. And then I think that's everything. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to spend 150,000 credits on, but what we will do before we exit here, I'm going to get 2 more hospitals with traumanology in San Francisco, and I'm going to do that on camera here. First off, we're going to figure out which hospitals have traumanology. When we talk about traumanology, we're just talking about like general trauma care, not a level 1 trauma center. Some of these are level 1 trauma centers in San Francisco, some are level 2, and I would assume none of them are level 3. But let's take a look at St. Francis Memorial Hospital. This is only level. Never mind. You know how I said we're going to dump credits on traumanology? We're not. We're actually going to expand this bad boy here. And expand. Boom. All right. That's all of our credits. That's all. If you guys want to end the video here, you guys are welcome to do so. In the meantime, I'm going to grind just 112 calls real quick. We have calls stacking like no tomorrow. So if you guys want to see me just play a little bit of Mission Chief, you're welcome to stay. I'm going to close these tabs real quick here because there's really nothing else for us to spend money on. This guy looks like he needs help. Okay, that's a transfer to Piedmont. Okay. Before we get too far, we're actually going to make this call. Fire caused by anniversary party, electronics, major, yada yada. Whoa, major. Okay, never mind. So we're going to copy this real quick here. And we need 4 fire trucks and 1 battalion. So what we're going to do is actually go to Alarm and Regulations. We're going to go to Create a New Group. And then we're going to go to we're just going to type in Event. And we're going to add this to column number could be wrong here. We're gonna just go here. Alarm and regulation. All right, go to create new alarm and regulation. Could be looking actually the wrong spot here. Kind of figure out how I do this. So let's go to alarm and regulation. New group. Let's go to event, like I was gonna do. And category. Okay. How was I doing this before? Column number. Kind of forgot how I do this. I don't remember how to do this, but usually I make a bunch of things, but I'm not gonna do it now, I guess. Probably do that off camera, I'm not gonna lie. It's just a way to where I can streamline all these event tasks and stuff like that. Okay, so let's get started with grinding some credits here. What I do is open up a second tab. As you guys see here, I have 2 tabs open at the same time. And we have an unknown tanker spill. So let's just refresh this page here, and these will all turn green. Or, well, not really green. These ones will be green. Let's anniversary. Okay, let's just answer these real quick. To get a battalion chief here. Multiple vehicles on fire. Let's just answer these calls real quick, and I'll get us up to speed. Get this guy transported. Why can't we transport? Did we send? Oh my god, that's what happened. I hate that. I gotta fix that as well. I'm not even gonna talk about it because it's just nonsense. Okay. With that being said, so this first little tab is doing the first half of the calls, and then my second tab is going to be doing the second half of the calls. So what I usually do is bring this tab all the way down here, and we can start. Let's start grinding it. This fire caused by anniversary party electronics thing is just a stupid call. It requires 4 engines and a battalion, but it creates us a lot of money, so I'm not complaining, but I am complaining. I do enjoy this game, minus the grinding, like the massive amounts of grinding. I remember back when I was starting this account, if I grinded this game for like 5 hours, I would have like $1 million, and then I could buy 10 fire stations. But now with $1 million, I can only buy 1. It's inflation, man. It truly sucks. Sinkhole, vehicle fallen. We have a rioter. Bale straw fire. Sinkhole, vehicle fallen. But yeah, I don't know. That's just like one thing about this game that I just absolutely hate is just the amount of grinding when you get up there, and in this game, it's just they force you to buy credits, which is super shitty. Like I said, I did it. I didn't buy credits. Well, I didn't buy credits. I bought coins. But they kind of force you to buy coins in order to build fire stations, which kind of defeats the purpose. But I wish I didn't have to do this. But multiple vehicles on fire. Then we're gonna send a battalion. Where's our battalion chief? Where's the battalion chief? There we go. Battalion 3103. Collision with jackknife trailer. That is 3 police cars. I think it's actually 2 police cars, but we'll send a third just for shits and giggles. This one is 4 police department or patrol cars. I'm sorry, I am just not having it right now. Having a mild stroke. Radioactive exposure. Damn it! That is not what I wanted to do. Did not want to send that many units to this radioactive exposure because I clicked the wrong thing. Cancel. Radioactive exposure. There we go. Grease fire. Gas odor. Room fire. And a drug deal. Abdominal pain. Arm cotton industrial machine. Manhole fire. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Officer down. Sometimes I do answer these so quick that the game just doesn't think properly. My brain's also going at like a million miles an hour when I'm doing this. Like it's bad. It's real bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like the amount of times I click is just absolutely absurd. And when I do this at work, my coworkers just hear so much clicking at work. I kind of feel bad for them, but they have AirPods in. They're watching like Netflix and stuff, so. Oh well. People missing on dance floor. Let's just send like 5 ambulances, or not ambulances. Police cars for that. Vehicle lost its load. Porta potty tip over. And once I'm done answering all these calls, we'll actually head into my credits, and we can actually see just how far, or just how much credits we've been earning. So when we stopped building fire stations, we had like 7,000 credits. Currently, we have 48,277. You can actually see it right up here in the top right corner, but it's kind of blanked out. But we are making heavy amounts of credits, and we still have a long time, a very, very long time for this event. So I'm pretty excited about that. Arm cotton industrial machine. We gotta do a follow-up on this because we don't have enough engines, which is unfortunate. Burning leaves, container fire, debris on runway, vehicle accident entrapment, mailbox fire, overturned tanker truck. Paper cut from opening anniversary presents. I don't really know what I even need on that call, but I'll just send an EMS. Ambulance there. MVA rollover. Where's the M section? Parked car accident. Burning wind turbine. Elevator rescue. Jet ski out of fuel. Burning wind turbine. Chimney fire, drug deal. Burning substation. This is one we need to do a follow-up with a fire truck. Sorry, fire engine, I should say. Multiple vehicles on fire. Lightning strikes house. Caravan fire. Noise complaint. Suspicious package. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Suspicious package, disturbance of peace, one patrol car. It's not a mass casualty unit, this big supermarket fire. And let's click this, big supermarket fire, light aircraft crash, kayakers blown off course, burning truck, anniversary guest stole cake, road cleanup is an engine and a police vehicle, ambulance for that. Fire. So this probably isn't the most entertaining thing for you guys, but this is how I make money. I'm not here for a long time, I'm just here for a good time, you know. Okay, you can actually see that I started hitting green for my things up here. That means that my first tab finally reached the halfway point, which is about 50 calls. So yeah, then we're just going to focus on tab number 2 here. Tab number 2 should be almost done here any second now. I don't know how many calls we have left, but we can actually probably check here. We have 26 actually. By the time it actually took us, it actually generated massive amounts of calls. So we can actually bring this tab 1 back down here and start halfway down. So we're pretty much answering calls quicker than we can actually generate them still, even though it's every 22nd we're generating a call. Like our fire department is going absolutely bonkers right now. Domestic dispute, trench rescue. The main thing is I'm running out of battalion chiefs. That is my main problem here. Another trench rescue. Hybrid vehicle fire. Yeah, this is where it's starting to get tough. since I'm generating so many calls, my battalion chiefs are actually getting stuck on the larger calls, and I just don't have enough battalion chiefs like cycling fast enough. Okay, this is I just need a battalion chief here. I might have to do a follow-up with battalion chief if we don't have one available in here. We don't have one available. Okay, we'll do a follow-up with a battalion chief or a district chief. So we'll send battalion 1 to this. Assign or attempted homicide. We'll send this. Switchboard fire. And lost its mass. Another reason why I don't have my battalion chiefs, because the EMS is actually also stuck on the call as well. Burning wind turbine. Search of a vehicle. So once I'm done with all of this, I will send the ambulances to the hospital, which will eventually free up our battalion chief as well. So yeah. Battalion 3103, manhole fire. You can actually see right down here that I have a bunch of ambulances to send to the hospital. 100% high voltage mass. There we go. And there we go. That one caught up. And we just gotta do this one real quick. There's another battalion chief that we need. Battalion chief 9. Roof fire also needs a battalion chief. Chief 2603. Smoking electrical equipment. And it looks like one of our battalion chiefs actually just queued up. Okay, there we go. We have our ambulances requesting transport here. And we will send these to the larger areas that need our assistance so we don't overfill the hospitals. We'll send this one to the 25 out of 30. This one here. We'll send this one to this one here, the Sequoia, to the jail. And we'll send this one to 23 out of 30. Like I said, in 8 hours once I wake up, some of these will be back in tip-top shape. I don't want to overflood these small ones because I'll really never be able to see them again. 23 out of 30. And then we can also send some of these to our alliance members as well. So we're going to do that. Okay. So that's all of our EMS that we can send for now. Looks like we just generated 3 calls with the split second we were doing all that. Burning substation. A room. Yeah, we're already out of battalion chiefs again. Okay, so we're at 126,000 credits. Like, that was easy. Like, while we were answering calls, we made 126,000 credits. So I can almost guarantee you when all these credits, all these 111 calls are done, we'll probably have maybe 500,000 credits. So I'm making about 500,000 credits every, oh geez, I gotta do the math. Every 20 seconds, so we have, let me just get my calculator real quick here. We have 111 calls times 20 seconds. So we'll do 111 divided by 0.33. So every, no, that can't be right. I'm sorry, I'm just bad at math. So 111 times, okay, so every 37 minutes, it looks like it generates us 110 calls. If my math is right there. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So yeah, every 37 minutes, it'll generate us 111 calls, which we can answer and just make bank. But yeah, I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to go to bed. But tonight, I'm going to be grinding massively. When we come back, I'm either going to do one small video where I spend maybe 3 million credits, 4 million credits, depending on how much I make tonight. If not, we'll do one big extravaganza once this 2 days and 21 hours is done. So yeah, let's just take a quick look here at our credits earned. With a collision with a jackknife semi-trailer, this call only requires 2 patrol cars, but we made 2,000 credits. Patient treatment, we made 594, which is kind of below average, but I think that was like stuff there. Drug deal, yada yada. Let's see if we have any big ones here that we did. Man, it's really all just small stuff, not gonna lie. Let's take a look here. Nothing on this page either. Here we go. We had an unknown tanker spool that generated us 13,867. So it really doesn't look like we're even making that much money, but selling one, triggering a bank. Usually these calls yield us a lot more. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why these. It doesn't even look like it's getting us. What the heck is going on here? Cafeteria fire. I know it's hard to tell that it's even giving us 2.5 credits. But yeah, we'll call it good. Like I said, thank you for watching. If you guys stayed this late to the video and just watched me grind and just, I don't know, have massive amounts of chaos going on. Like I said, I will see you guys shortly with more episodes of Mission Chief. So stay tuned.